What's happening, High Steppers? So, yeah, I got a chance to glance at the video that I posted in the previous video, y'all know, and that's gonna teach me not to film a video on a semi-cloudy, partly sunny day, or partly cloudy, semi-sunny day, whatever your point of view is. But I did mention at the end of that video that I would come back and talk about um, horses and disability and all that stuff, you know. So here I am. And I will say it one more time. Yeah, I don't like horses. I don't have a phobia of them, but I'm scared of them, if that makes any sense. Okay, but on the other side of things, I'm going to try to come at it from the benefits of horses, even though I have a fear of them. Um, some people who have disabilities find that horses and horseback riding beneficial for them. Although I am not one of them, I do live in one of the categories of disabilities that some people would say that horseback riding and riding therapy could possibly help. And I was looking at a blog called The Plaid Horse, I believe. And it was from an article that was written back in July of 2020. I will link that article in the description if y'all want to read it for yourselves. But and I have it offline, so if you see me looking around, I'm looking at it. So according to this article, it says that, of course, around 1 in every 4 people in the United States has a disability that impacts major life activities. And this is the CDC reports this as well. And with the most common disability being mobility. Okay, and that's affecting 1 in every 7 adults. So there we go. Let's see. So, like I said, because I have cerebral palsy, I think what a lot of physical therapists would say, it would say that, you know, if you go horseback riding, this could possibly help with your motor skills and with your muscle spasms and things like that. Okay, that's all fine and good. But when you have lived the majority of your life, as I have, well, up until the age of 18, not knowing that you had cerebral palsy, then none of this applies to you. And by you, I mean me, because I didn't find out until late in life. So, or later in life. So, having riding therapy didn't occur to me, to my doctors, to my parents, any of us. But once again, I'm gonna look above y'all because I'm using my phone and I have my laptop in the back because that's how things roll right now. According to the article from the Plaid Horse blog, it says that horseback riding is no longer considered a novel therapy. Indeed, it is used on a global scale to help improve the quality of life and general state of health of many people, including those with motor issues. Okay, and cerebral palsy is one of those motor issues, right? And so, let me see, going further down into the article, it states that, and like I said, I'm gonna link this blog that I found in the description for y'all. Okay, but moving on down, it says several studies have shown that horseback riding can improve gross motor function in children with conditions such as cerebral palsy. Okay, and so it specifically says children. That makes sense because children are still growing, so doing the therapy during those formative years could help with some of the motor skills, the muscle spasms, the tremors, and all that stuff that I deal with, and that, I mean, that many people who have cerebral palsy deal with. It doesn't mean that the spasms and stuff will go completely away, although it could. I don't know. Although it could, the spasticity of it, if I said that word right, the spastic nature of movements could be lessened because of that, but I don't think it would completely allow those things to go away. Okay, I think I just spotted it down here. It says that the Cerebral Palsy Network lists this type of therapy as one that that is bringing hope to many people with cognitive, physical, and behavioral difficulties. Okay, and then horse riding has also been found to reduce spasticity in children with cerebral palsy, which many experts recommend, which is why many experts recommend this activity as a supplement to traditional therapy. Okay, so, and y'all just heard me say it's not a primary therapy, so it's not something that parents or doctors would say that this would be something that you need to do all the time as the regular part of the therapy, but it could be supplement to the traditional therapy. Okay. What I am hesitating about that is because since I found out so late in my living years, by the time I was 18 years old, y'all, you know, it was what it was. I didn't even have traditional therapy. So, you know, it is what it is. So, I think further down in this article, it says that that before starting it, as with anything, before starting it, people need to consult with their physicians to make sure it's the right kind of therapy. Because regardless of if horse riding is a great form of therapy for people with physical disabilities, and I'm speaking specifically from the cerebral palsy point of view, it may not be for everybody. And so I would concur with that, because as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about when I was a little kid and stuff, and I was able to move around and do all kinds of things with little to no problem. And that could have been because of the fact that that as I was coming up in my formative years, because I didn't know I had cerebral palsy, and because my parents didn't treat me like I had cerebral palsy, because nobody knew. I mean, and I hesitate with the treating, because this could be a whole nother video about the treatments that I did receive. I knew I moved differently, but you know, with what I was told, you know, and I may have said this in earlier videos, because I was told that I was pigeon-toed and that I would eventually grow out of it. Because I was still walking the way I did, I just figured I was pigeon-toed and I just never grew out of it. That's the mindset I grew up with. So when I became 18 years old and I had to take the physical for college and all that kind of stuff, you know, that's when the tables kind of turned. And like I said, I think I talked about this in a previous video, and I may come back and revisit that just for posterity's sake. But anyway, as I was saying, this horse riding therapy would not have been the choice for me because of my fear of horses. Now, would I try to do that now as an adult? No, fam. Sure would not. No. I don't like horses. I don't like them. However, I am not going to tell anybody else not to do it, because that might be the right thing for that person, because I can see the benefits. Yeah, I could possibly see the benefits of it, because if I were to do it, I think I would be more concentrating on not falling off the horse than I would be about my muscles contracting. Like right now, they are contracting because I'm talking about it. But I think that being on an animal that powerful would freak me out, even if I wasn't afraid of them. I think they would freak me out, and then the fear of falling off, even though there would be somebody there guiding the horse and helping to hold me onto the horse. Yeah, no. Now, if we're talking to like a pony or something, then yeah, I could get on that. Or if we're talking merry-go-round, I can get on that all day, every day. I could do that. So that would be my kind of horse therapy right there, But as far as dealing with it myself, no. Not at my, as Nikki Starr would say, not at my big age right now. Nah, I wouldn't. I still wouldn't get on. Or I would not. But if there's somebody out there who has a child who has a disability and they have a propensity for horses and think that might be an avenue they could look into, then yeah, I would say try the horse riding therapy, because I do think that it might help with motor skills, especially, like I said, especially if it helps with calming the tremors or the spasms or that kind of thing. I don't know. But that's something worth checking out if you're interested in it. So, yeah, this was going to be a story about me and horses. And, I guess, like in my previous video, horses and me? Nah, fam. I will admire them from afar. Oh, look. Now, there is a horse that I that I identify with, and I say this all the time at work, being the senior member of the department, and I just say that because I've been there a little bit more years on me than anybody else, so I call myself the T-Biscuit of the department. Y'all know T-Biscuit, from that cartoon, T-Biscuit. I'm in the corner. T-Biscuit. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Y'all, yeah, I might find T-Biscuit and drop it in the video somewhere. But no, y'all know what to do. Get your knees up, because I can't. Even to get on the horse. Not gonna happen. And as always, y'all know who he is. Jesus, he is my homie. He is my Lord and Savior. And without him, I could do nothing and I could be nothing. So, it is to him I give all of the glory. And y'all, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, you guys.